Oh man. All right. We already got someone in the chat saying woohoo, Western Mass Climber. All right. Welcome. I'm gonna go get the microphones. We didn't even plug in the microphones, but we'll just see what happens here. But there's already one like and one watcher, so I'll go for it. Rob's gonna unload some motorcycles from the race weekend. I gotta get this thing on a gimbal, but oh boy, my car's in the way. Is it in the way? All right, I need to move my car, everyone. So this is not the best start to a live, but let's see what happens here. I'm gonna just set this down for a second, everyone. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take it with me. You're coming along. What is that? Oh, the little puppy leash. Look at there's the puppy. Where should I go so I can be completely in your way? I'm just gonna go to the left then, right? Oh. There we go, first gear. We'll get in the house here and get this all set up. I didn't mean to hit the live button, but what a beautiful night out. All right. Okay, so here's the first bike going in. I should be helping, but when you're solo and you just do things the way you do them, you got your own way of doing things. What kind of shenanigans are you two getting up to tonight, Western Mass Climber? Hopefully you can hear us. We're gonna hook up some microphones here, but Rob's got 3 other motorcycles in the van from the weekend. So we're gonna just film him putting them in the house and then talk about the bus if anybody has any questions about the bus. And why the bikes are going in the house. Why I'm not helping him. We're gonna get this on a stand here in just a second. What do you? I got half the raspberry bushes all Okay, he hears me, no Rob. All right, we'll get mic'd up here in just a second. Hopefully the YouTube doesn't. The raspberry bush is still stuck to the foot peg. That's pretty awesome. You want me to go get a stand for you? I'll go get them. You want me to hold the bike? Sure. All right. Oh, did you get pricked by the bush? Yeah. I'll just sit on it. Oh, there we go. All right. We got 13 live viewers. That is awesome. Welcome, everyone. Oh, hello, Athena. What bike am I sitting on, Rob? This is a 1986 FZ600. So this is going to be a air-cooled 2-valve engine, 4 cylinders, with a fun red line about 10.5. And it's got 25,000 miles on the odometer, and I'm sure it's been really well taken care of. Yes, I love these things. And we're going to get a better mic hooked up here. Welcome, everyone. I could never have imagined 25 people in the chat this fast. Any questions about the bus or what we're up to? LMS Devils, very nice. Thinking about getting a Gixxer 750 or used R6, very nice. We have an R6 down in the shop, like well, it's a YZF, the earlier, before the R6 is really 2003-ish or so. Western Mass Climber, correct. 2 valves per cylinder on this. It is air cooled. This is right before the liquid cooled version came out to the 4 valve. And I'm not speaking 100% facts, but Rob certainly can. Show me your socks, please. What kind of bike is that? We answered that. What kind of shenanigans? All right, Rob brought some stands in. So what do you want me to do, Rob? The lighting is horrible. There's Athena making sure. Should I just keep sitting on it?
Sure.
Pretend I'm at the track. Take my tire warmers off.
Tire warmers, whatever.
Tire warmers. Does anybody?
Yeah, everybody does.
Everybody.
Me.
You want me to get off now?
Sure.
All right, I'm getting off the bike here. All right. You want me to struggle? Oh, pretty girl. She's like, I want to be on camera. I want to be on camera. Yes. Yes. This is a bear dog hybrid. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Athena, you settle. Yes, you just want some loving after being home all day. Seems like we should be drinking beers. Actually, Western West Climber, I have not had a beer in 7 days. And I really wanted to have one tonight. That's not a bad idea, but I don't have any. And by the time we're done doing this, all the liquor stores will be closed around here. So we get some New Glarus beer for the next live stream.
There's some in the fridge if you want.
Is okay. Well, we got beer here.
You can drink it.
Oh, it's his son's beer? Yeah. Free beer is even better.
Right.
Got free beer in the fridge. LMS Devils. That's awesome. Props to you. That is awesome. Yeah, I always would have like a beer a night. I can't guarantee how the reception is going to go here. We don't have the best wireless up here to begin with, so I'm not going to stray too far from the house. But yeah, I would have a beer or two, maybe one every night and one every other night or a couple, but I'm such a lightweight and I just didn't really benefit or feel good about it. So it doesn't do anything for me. I'm 44 years old. I've still got relatively in shape physique, and yeah, that beer is all the alcohol is some not great stuff. So we went from 25 down to 4. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Anybody want to ask about the bus, please ask about the bus. Planning to be a Union Tower crane operator in the spring, so I had to make a change. That's awesome. Change is sometimes really, really tough, but always seems to pay off in the long run. Always. And a change for the better. That's awesome. Maybe a bike fell on Rob. Approaching a younger man's beer is boss behavior. 100%. 100%. Is that a beach ball? Okay, I really want to get closer to this, but I don't want to lose. Rob, do you got a beach ball in your van?
Yeah. 2 of them.
Two beach balls.
Yeah.
And you were in Pennsylvania?
Yep.
What were the beach balls for in Pennsylvania?
Well, one of them's been in the van since 1990.
Isn't that like a 2006 van?
Oh, yeah. It moves from van to van.
Oh, okay. So it's a timepiece.
Right. It says Spring Break 1990 on it.
Spring Break 1990. Where, everyone in the chat, where were you in spring of 1990? I was 10 years old. 10 years old. In the spring of 1990. Would have still been in our first house in Monroe. So you got this beach ball in the van from spring break in 1990, and the significance.
In case a beach party comes up.
Right on. You got a beach ball. We are from Pennsylvania. No, we are in Wisconsin here, southern Wisconsin. New Glarus area, Driftless region, just south of Madison, which I don't really like to throw that out there, but Western Mass Climber was 3 in 1990. How old were you in 1990?
19.
Okay, so that was a cool spring break then in 1990. I'm guessing at 19. Yeah, I mean wherever.
Every spring break is cold. Ready for another bike.
All right, another bike and another vicious attack by Athena. Hello, everybody. Oh, we got some coyotes piping up outside here. She even heard that. Let me know if you guys can hear the coyotes in the chat. The crickets are getting really loud. We'll get in the house and shut it down here in a little bit. I would Fight Night Frankie. So I didn't get much out early. I wanted to get a better thumbnail. This whole live streaming thing has been a real journey. Got some bats. You all see those bats right above the van? Bats are just scooping up the mosquitoes. Look at that. I can't hold it still. I'm trying. I'm excited. We got 6 viewers. Welcome. Welcome. Don't want to get too close to the van because I don't want to get too far from the house. Where is Frankie? Yeah, I've got another computer. I brought my big computer up just in case this phone thing fell through. But maybe he'll join in. That would be boss if he did. So what do we got here now? LMS. I wasn't thought of for another 9 years. 99. Right on. What is this one? I'm gonna guess. I'm looking through my phone. Oh, I can just look up. This is gonna be a liquid cooled, and this is probably the FZR 400. So we've got an FZR 400 Yamaha. What year? 1990. 1990. All right, we're really sticking with the 1990 tonight. Got the. I mean, I guess you were 19. Don't we all want to be 19 again?
Especially on this little badass race bike.
Oh my gosh, 400 cc's of 4-cylinder Fury. You're tangled on the dog cord. Left foot. Here, I'll there you go. All right. Oh, just about missed the front tire, but that's what a pro does. Do you want me to do the stand or hold the bike? Can't believe nobody has asked why do you park 4 motorcycles in your house, but we'll wait to answer that question. More light here. Let's see. I'll just start flipping. Athena is just confused. I put those cables in the way. You want some water, honey? Get away from the power strip there. There you go. Can you get to it? Yep, she can get to it. Oh, meanwhile, Rob's over here struggling. Just wait a second. Hold on. Okay, I'll just film it. I got the bike if you let it fall. Oh, is that? I don't think it's supposed to be like that. But I sort of have the balance. Here. So is this what you do after a 45-minute endurance race at the track and you're sitting there and your leather is 95 degrees? Why is that? Now, okay, so LMS Devils asked why is that? Now that I'm thinking about it. Because his garage and his shop are just jam-packed with motorcycles and other cool things like cool mountain bike. Everything has wheels, so mountain bikes. And I used to work roofing for a tough little Polish man with a basement full of vintage Harleys. He had a 43 knucklehead with jeweled fenders and a marble knob suicide shifter. Freaking sweet collection. Heck yeah, I could only imagine what that would be valued at nowadays. I mean, what's a 43 knucklehead? That's gotta be, if it's all original and mint. Whew. All right, we're back out here. Sun has fully set. Sounds like someone's trying to make it back to the airport, just running that threshold of visuals. What a beautiful night. Oh, he shut the garage door, but I'll show you guys the garage from the house. It's basically full up to that door. .43 knucklehead. When I was growing up, my friend's dad went to Florida? No, Nevada, the Harley school. And like put the time in, became certified just so he could work on his collection and be competent and be able to do everything. So I thought that was really impressive. And I wanted to say he had a knucklehead or a pan head with a side shifter. Oh my gosh, I think at the time he paid 45 grand for the knucklehead. I would believe that. They just don't make it anymore, and when they did, stuff wasn't. Oh, there we have an aerial stand. I'm gonna try to make it to the van, so that way maybe I can at least help him get the next stand. Oh, okay. If we lose you guys, we'll hook right back up. We're down to one viewer. Hopefully, Western Mass Climbers hanging in there. We got 6 likes. LMS Devils hanging in. We've got a 1976 73 Yamaha RD 250, air cooled, 2-cylinder, 2-stroke. Pretty cool little bike. Really tricked out. All right, Western's here still. Western Mass Climber, good to see you. Thank you. I'm just all new, our first kind of live here. Oh, I got the stand. Yep, I got this for you. I hope the phone is okay. I should have my gimbal, but this all just happened and I haven't been able to set the phone down since. We'll watch the dog instead of Rob. Who wants to see that? Western Mass Climber, that would be cool to see. Almost saw Rob dump it. That would be cool to see. There's this place by me called Operation Combat Bike Saver that has veterans who are disabled or have PTSD come together and build or repair motorcycles. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. I bet you they could come up with some awesome bikes. Can you at least ride one in for us here? So you got one more option.
Ride one in?
Yeah. Because we said we were going to do a startup at 50 subscribers. And, to just start a bike that's been sitting in the living room is kind of lame. Then I thought, oh yeah, I'll get a tile or something and put down on the ground. We could do a burnout. Just rip a burnout in the house. And that's kind of stupid too, to waste a perfectly good tire, especially a race compound tire for a burnout. But I'm going to go down the stairs a little bit. So this is what Rob, I'm not going to show his room or his basement, but I will show his dirty state. Look at those snowboards. We'll get to the chat here in just that's a noble program, LMS Devils. That is awesome. I'm sure they would love to see that knucklehead. If I turn the phone around, you'll all see one. So Rob wakes up in the morning, gets up. This is what he sees coming up his stairs. Pretty rad. Sean Strickland would like that. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you, I keep the bike in my house because I love freedom. So we'll see if Rob's gonna start a bike or not. Ride it in the house. Ooh, those coyotes. Got to get a better mic on here. Will we have one? I'm just afraid to hook it up. And then it goes to mute or screws up. It's getting really dark though, but that's all right. Oh, I thought he had we were talking about beach balls just a minute ago. I thought maybe this is like a little mini pool. What would you call that? A little, not a pool noodle, but like, yeah, a pool thing. It looks just like something you could throw in the water and float on, but it wouldn't probably do so well.
It's a brand new race tire.
Sweet. From winning money?
Yes. It should be pointed out that I have not bought one tire all season long yet.
That's awesome. That's a huge feat. I remember getting tire money and getting free tires, and it was awesome.
It is.
Because they're super expensive.
Yes, they are.
And a good tire is key. LMS Devils. Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs actually went and visited them. It should be on Google. I'm going to check that out after the stream here for sure. Please feel free to call me Western or WMC. My username is stupidly long. Awesome. I love Western. We'll roll with that. Open the front door and off to Neverland. Right on, pretty much. Or as Frankie calls me, Westy. I like it. You know, I seem to gravitate more towards the UK MMA streaming, just content in general. I don't know if it's the accent or demeanor, the language. I love the language on Frankie's show, but and the Guru, I like his language. But at the same time, I don't know. It's my neighbor, actually, other neighbor Christine, up that driveway there, which it's getting really dark. She's from Westfield, England, I believe. So I'll have to look. I threw it out in one of Frankie's chats one night and we talked about it a bit, but I wonder if you guys can see these bats. I'm going to try to hold the phone as still as possible. They're just everywhere tonight. Western, how did you come across Fight Night? Frankie, through ITP. ITP MMA. ITP Live MMA. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words on that right now. But ITP, I love his streams. And he's like, yep, we're going to raid Frankie. And I'd never heard of him before. So they threw up the link and I watched, and I love Frankie. He's awesome. And he's like my age too. He looks youthfully young. Like, all right, number 62X. Can I get is the stand in the house for this one? I know what you're saying. Awesome. Thank you. So this is going to be another FZ 600. Do you want me to hold that? Sorry about the noise, everyone. Oh, I bet that's horrible. I bet that's horrible. Like nails on a chalkboard to our viewers. Sorry about that, guys. But oh, is he gonna start it? LMS Devils, yes, he track races. If you look up online, AHRMA, AHRMA. I think there's a sticker. We'll get you one in the house, but AHRMA series, and it's kind of like a club series. There's CCS, AHRMA. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we can get some flames. headlights. You know, it's a race bike, so he's got, that thing sounds cammed. Nice. Little decarbonation. Do you want to help with the stand, or you got it? Oh, fuel off. All right. What kind of pipe is that?
D&D.
An old D&D.
It's been crashed off and rebuilt about 17 times.
Nice.
I've seen it smash flat.
That's awesome.
The track director used to tell us that we were over 104 dB like every weekend. So I'd unrivet it, repack it. It'd be good for that afternoon.
And then on Sunday morning for the practice and races, it's gonna be
too loud again.
Do they have a gun at your events where they come out and decibel it, meter
not
it?
so much with the ARMA, but with Weir, they always did. Like every single practice session.
Okay.
The mic is too loud. Dude, I just repacked it yesterday.
All right, Freako, close the doors. Do you know Brutally Honest, formerly Brutally Honest MMA? Yes, I do. But I haven't consumed a ton of his stuff yet, but I love him. I know I'm subscribed to him. What I have checked out, I enjoy. There's so many awesome MMA content creators out there. There really is. So you got to kind of pick and choose, and there's only so much time in the day and so many computers in the house. I hear something outside. Hello? I think I hear my son. Looks like y'all all are Yamaha fans. So since I'm considering getting the R6, anything I should be aware of or what year to look more favorably at? Well, in my honest opinion, anyone that hasn't been squidded out. Oh, yep, you need a hand there? Or a first aid kit now? I got the bike, sort of. I guess if it were to fall, I'd keep it vertical with this. Lean it towards me. More? More?
Yeah,
or just. All right, should I set the phone down? Just go lean it up against your son's bed. His son's away for the week, so. Let's see what we're working. What do we got going? Oh, you can't really see it here. I'm gonna set my phone down real quick, and then I'll get right back with your question, LMS. Just a bike that. Yeah, if I set this down, I'm gonna drop it. Can I just hold the bike up here like this?
I just need to get this guy so it's on the swing arm instead of
the caliper-ish or a sprock.
No, it's
or what's it down here? We need a couple umbrella girls up here doing these race stands, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Once we get full factory sponsored ride. Yeah, I'm really a fan of. I'm gonna shut the door because there's some big old moss coming in. Nice, he got it on his own. All we gotta do is just. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna move the planks and then we'll shut the door. So lately, I've been a huge fan of like the MT-07s, the twins. Those little power twins are just nuts. But as far as the R6s go, something that's clean that hasn't been beat. If it doesn't have a pipe and a jet kit, as people like to say, that's stock and been taken care of, that's the bike I would go for. Rob, do you know any? Rob is way more of the Yamaha guru, so to speak. There's not a bad year really of R6s. I mean, I don't know of a bad year of all the Japanese bikes are just awesome. Sweet. I brought the sign up from down at the shop in Smoky. So the FZ600, 1990, and then
No, the FZs are 86.
wait, FZs, there's two of them?
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Okay. So two FZ 600s, an FZR 400, and an RD 250. So I'm gonna go back here. I missed some chats here. Track race, yeah, the Arma. So AHRMA, vintage bikes. Do you know Brutally Honest? Yep, we talked about him. Great channel. Check him out. 100%. All right. Close the doors. Doors are closed. Oh, is he gonna fall? Nope.
Yeah.
You made it all weekend. You're not gonna fall now. Brutally Honest was support start a new Jesus yesterday, but he told them he needed tomorrow, Friday, and Monday off so he could go to UFC 306. And they were like, maybe you don't have a job anymore.
Fine.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. I'm going to UFC 306. I need Friday and Monday off, so if I don't have a job anymore, I guess maybe it was meant to be. Now, can I do something here to help you out? Or have you done this so many times that you've got it perfected to a...
Yeah, it's really perfected.
All right, so here, let's see what he... This is not at all how these stands are designed. So I'll help him straight. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now he's just going to lift it up. After traveling thousands of miles and racing for 3 days, he probably... I'll try to do this stand right there. All right.
I'm just trying to move it over some so it's more walking space here.
Right on.
So I can get more bikes in the room.
That's pretty straightforward with the stand. It is, but he does it backwards so that way you get a little bit more room from the wall to the rear tire. Otherwise, this whole deal here would be facing that way. So, oh, I gotta hold the phone straight. Come on, YouTube. What's with this vertical stuff? Everybody's complained enough. You'd think Rob's beat. All right, now it's time for milkshakes.
I gotta close this record.
No, I'm just messing. We don't have to. So we did bring. Look at that. He's got this rad milkshake maker. And then I brought up my computer, all this stuff just in case the phone didn't go good, and a microphone. Rob said union break time. We're gonna look at his curio cabinet here. Try not to show his family, but here's some of his family. Some burnt pistons from over the years. I'm sure everyone has a story. Look it down here. Lots of broken parts. That's why I came up with the Smokey character for that last bus video I did. I'm like, yep, that's gonna work. So back out here, see what's going on. Does this porch light work? I think he shut it off for the bugs. 5 viewers. Awesome. That is so rad. We went live a couple times over the winter with his snowboard collection and didn't have very good. Yes, that's a great idea, LMS. Make mini Frankenstein heads with those pistons. So I've got this obsession of taking weed whackers from our recycling center. We've got a metal bin, so like when you're a weed eater, your yard trimmer, little two-stroke little gas thing fries out or doesn't start, everybody just rifles them in the recycle bin, and so we take our trash there on a Saturday, and boom, they're full, you know. And I take a couple weed whackers every weekend. I've got like 40 of these things, and they do have really cool pistons in them. And I've thought about doing that with that, making some kind of project. That'd be really cool. Total tangent there. Nothing to do with making Frankenstein out of the pistons in Rob's curio cabinet, but nonetheless, we have access to tons of two-stroke pistons. Athena's. This black blob in the yard right here is the puppy doggy. We should get some, I have so much lighting from the dump, you know, all those yard lights and light. We could light this all up and do an out, you know, but the bugs, we'll wait till it snows. All right. I think on this note here, we're at like 35 minutes here. We'll get the shakes or at least a milkshake going or started. We won't run the machine on live, but we'll wrap it up here fairly shortly because my 11-year-old son is home alone right now and didn't eat the best of supper, so who knows what he's doing. What do we got here? I'll just take a look through Rob's little race box. Clutch parts. Yes. Yeah. Is it slipping bad? It is. So like on a straightaway in 4th, 5th, and 6th, do you have to somewhat baby the throttle a little bit, or can you just hold it?
The first couple laps, it slips. After it gets good and hot, the steels are all warped up, and it doesn't slip anymore.
Okay. LMS, have a good evening. Thank you for joining us so much. Get back to studying for your air brakes test for a CDL permit. Hey, if you need to practice, head to Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin. You can use our bus. We got some area here. You can take the bus out and practice your air brakes and whatever you want to do with that 1974 Fishbowl bus we have down there. So good luck with that, and thanks for joining us. Seen a guy on Instagram who mounted 2 weed whackers fitted with propellers to either side of a kayak. That looked fun as F. That has gone through my brain 100 times. Yeah, I even bought a water, like a water pump like you would use to suck out your pond. And I was going to cut a hole in my boat and make like a hillbilly jet boat out of this water pump. I have all these crazy ideas, but that's awesome. Have a good night, LMS from Northwest Indiana. So, hey, that'd be some content right there. First viewer practicing his air brakes in the bus. Rob wants to jump the Sugar River with it. So we could maybe, yeah, this could be an early collab. Right. Jump the Sugar River in the bus.
With somebody in a boat under it.
Yes, with somebody in a kayak, twin weed whacker mounted kayak, just cruising down the Sugar River. And then here comes this bus out of the movie Speed, blasting through some pine trees, just clearing the 20-foot wide Sugar River. Oh, that's good. All right. W stream right on, lads. Thank you, Western. All right, we're going to go. You all have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be back to do another live stream here eventually. So, again, thank you all so much for joining us. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just going to try my best. And thank you again. We can't express it. Have a good night, everyone.
Where in the